Welcome back, guys. It's a beautiful day. Welcome back to Karis Investment, where we make investment simple. My name is Ken, entrepreneur investor in the stock market, real estate, and of course, my own small business. I am excited today. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful day. The screen tells it. We're going to jump right into it. As you can tell, I am super excited right now. For anyone that's actually following the stock market today, it is a great day. Lots of things happen, and hey, if you're holding this stock, you may be one of the lucky few on the market for this week. But before we jump too much into it, we'll jump to the intro and then we'll cut back and we'll dive into AMTD digital stock. Welcome back, guys. My name is Ken, entrepreneur investor, sole proprietary of KRS Investment Inc. Now, I create videos just like this to make sure I share with anyone that's looking to invest in the market, to make sure they can make simple investing. Nothing too complicated. Want to make sure that everyone could make a huge difference. Now, I'm in front of the windows, so the light is doing great things. Now, but if you're joining me from Toronto, Canada, big shout out to you. From United States, Europe, Asia, Caribbeans, wherever you're from, guys, welcome to the channel. I appreciate it more than what you may know. If you like the content, as usual, guys, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. I am on the market right now. I'm about to sign off for the day. I like to keep my winnings when I have it, and this is something that hopefully you guys are doing as well, is that when I have a day that I make profit, I like to come off the market and then rethink on my next move. But before we jump too much into it, it has been a great day on market, and I want to make sure that I'm actually sharing what's going on with you guys. There was a ton of movement with many different fronts. But we'll jump right into it. No fillers. Want to be straightforward, simple investing. Anyone that's following, guys, I appreciate you as usual. This is for you guys. Now, if you were on the market for this week, I'm just going to jump to the screen to let you guys see how this stock has been performing. Again, AMTD Digital, there's two different symbol. If you're trading AMTD Digital, the main company itself, it is actually HKD. But some people are trading AMTD, which is a cheaper version. Now, let's jump into it and we will discuss why AMTD stock is moving and also why HKD is up big time. Now, if you guys have been following the market since this summer, you have seen that two companies out of Hong Kong, we have AMTD, and the other company that was out of Hong Kong that created some more news was Magic Empire. So these Asian listed companies are blowing up in the stock market, making a ton of money for people. So that's a great situation if you guys are actually trading. But before we jump too much into it, I will actually discuss both companies so you guys could see what is going on. What do I think? Do I think you need to sell your shares in AMTD Digital, or do I think you need to hold longer, see what happens, risk it all? We'll jump right into it. But before we go forward, guys, as usual, this is not financial advice. This is sharing my own opinion. Make sure you consult a financial advisor before you invest in the stock market or in any investment. It could be in this channel, and it could be on YouTube in general or in your personal life. That is just a smart thing. Do your own research to make sure that you're investing in something that you can afford. That's the logic I stand behind. But before we jump too much into it, let's see what we could discuss. Now, take a look at my screen. This is unbelievable. Now, I do not like to post these screens because then for some people it's great. For some people, it's kind of a bad experience because maybe they lost out on this stock before and they sell early, or maybe they jump in and they didn't make a profit. But regardless of the situation, guys, let's just keep it for investment purposes only. Now, if you recall back in July, when we first heard about this company, we saw that it moved, I believe, from like $4 or $5 all the way up to $668, providing some people a crazy 32,000%. That is unheard of. But yes, it happened. Just imagine, guys, if you invested, say, $1,000 in this company in July. Now, not everyone would have get it for $4 or $5, obviously IPO'd. But say if you invest in this company for $20 per share, you invested $1,000 back in July, then you'd see that that same $1,000 that you invested could have earned you at least $33,000. Now, that's approximately 30,000 plus percent. So that was crazy. But what we noticed since this week, something similar, not so massive, not so crazy, but something still to drag the attention. Now, if we recall as well, let's take a look back. We saw the huge rise back in July, but then in August, we saw a crazy amount of sell-off. Actually, my mistake, I should correct myself before I go further. Now, if you invested in the company, as I said, for $20, you could have actually sell at high above $2,000. So my mistake there, guys, apologize. So that $1,000 could have made you a crazy amount of profit, $125,000. That's a lot of money and a simple investment of basically $1,000. So if you do the math and if you do the same kind of percentage, you'd see that you would actually make around 12,400 percent in profit. Now, if you could have sold for 2,500 as well, whatever the case is. But in August, we saw a crucial moment for people that was holding above $2,000, which was absolutely crazy. If you made that much profit, guys, keep in mind, keep investment simple, right? If you get in on any stock at $20 per share and that stock goes to 2,500 to share, sell and get out. Don't be greedy. A lot of people are being extra greedy in July. Now, I didn't want to tell anyone to jump on board because I know that this stock is very, very volatile in trading. 1 minute, the price could be $20 per share, and the next it could be a 200 per share, and then it could go back to like $40 per share. So it's very, very volatile. For some people, it is not the greatest experience. It is not the greatest stock to invest in. As you can see this morning, for example, let's take a look from yesterday. We saw yesterday low, the stock was trading below $50 per share. So if you have invested $1,000 at $50 per share, even though it is a small investment, at about 2 p.m. midday yesterday, you could have sold above $270, make you a profit of approximately 440%. If you have gone back in the low 140, we could have sold this morning again for $360. So this stock is starting to bounce back with news that they're injecting 500 million in their digital asset, and people are going crazy for this stock. Now, if we take a look, we can see for the day, let's take a look here. For the day, we see the stock was down $237 per share. And in a quick instant since I start this video, as you can see, we move to 300 and approximately 330 right now. The price showing 315, but the buy and ask is showing above $330 per share. So again, guys, this stock is very, very volatile. Be careful. As I said, I started this video 8 minutes ago. The time right now is 11:24. So 8 minutes ago is around 11:20. So when I started this video, if you guys were watching, we can see that the stock price was at $285 per share. And now we're looking at 315, 330. Again, be cautious. This stock has been halted numerous times. There is a lot that's going on. You want to make sure that you're protecting your investment. Do not get caught in this stock. If you make a profit, take a profit. If you want to risk it all, it is your money. Choose wisely. Again, a lot of people have the mindset right now that, hey, it went to 2,500 back in July. There's a possibility it's going to go back to 2,500 again. Yes, that is possible. Nothing at this stage for this stock is impossible, but there is a huge risk. And I have to tell you guys about this. I don't want to let you guys jump on board and start investing in this stock. And then at 1 minute, you'll be up, say 300%. And the next minute, you may be down 300%. You just got to be realistic. You want to make sure that you are taking advantage. It's even very risky to set a market stop loss because the stock price could be at 300. And if your stop loss triggered, and if it's a market stop loss, if it jumps from 300 to say 180, that means your stock price will trigger and sell at that price. So you got to be careful either way. If you're doing short-term trade, if you're thinking long-term, very, very risky. Now, if you got in below $50 per share, like say a week before, then you have room to play. You're still losing money, but at the same time, you're more flexible, right? So we have been using 1,000. Let's say for someone that's a little bit more serious, if they get in this stock at 50,000 and if they're investing at $50 per share, so they're holding basically right now 1,000 shares in the stock. So if they sold this morning above say 360, we saw this morning the stock price was 366, right? So let's say if that person this morning sold above say 340 per share to be safe, right? Now they're looking at $340 total. They made just around $290. So if they take out their initial investment and say, you know what, I invested 50,000, I made 290,000. Let me take out say 100,000. So you're taking out 200% profit. Then you're more flexible because then you could have gone in at say 280. You're holding less shares, but at least it's from your profit. And in that way, if it does go down low, you're still losing money, but to your mind, it's not so drastic because it's actually money that you are using from profit. But that's how I normally do my trades, guys. If I go in, if I make some kind of profit, what I normally do is try to take my initial investment out, take some profit from that initial investment out, and then I go back in that trade using strictly profit, so it's less pressure. Now, if you're only investing, say, $1,000, then it's kind of hard to really do much because $1,000 is not really a lot of money for most people, right? If you have been investing for a very long time, then $1,000 is not really a huge risk to lose. So if you have gone in, say, the same situation at $1,000, you got 22 shares, and say you sold above say 350. Now you can still, if you want to follow the same principle, take your $1,000 out, and then you're more flexible, you're more peaceful in your mind. You can say, you know what, I'm going to pay myself $1,000 as well. So I made 100%. I leave 5,700 in. I would go back in at 280, and then you can risk to see, okay, let's see how the stock price is going to go. Is it going to go up or is it going to drop? And then you can decide, right? Because then you bought back in around the same amount of shares, and right now you're only risking the profit. Now, the smart people will just take the profit and log out, try another day to see if you can make more money. But again, it's all your situation. Everyone's situation is completely different. Not telling you guys that you need to go in and to make a huge investment. No, absolutely not. Not saying that to you. If you only want to make a small investment, it is very recommended that you try to enter risk a trade with a small investment to protect your capital, right, guys? We have to protect our capital as much as possible. You don't want to be too neglected and then missed out an opportunity. Now, as we can see, the stock is open back up. So let's just we can see it very easier here. So we start the video just around 11:20. And you know, guys, this is why I go live, to make sure I could share with you guys. When I see there are a breakout opportunity, I go live to share with you guys. This is why it's very crucial, very important that if you guys are watching the videos, if you want to support the channel, by all means, guys, please do me a huge favor and subscribe to help the channel grow. As you can see, for anyone that started watching this video, what time is it now? Last 15 minutes ago, you would, if you had been watching the video and if you had invested in this company, we're looking basically at 25%. You could have made in just say 15 minutes by watching this video. Again, it's all up to you guys, no pressure. If you guys want to stay in the trade, you can stay in the trade. But me personally, guys, I have jumped out this morning, 350, got him back around 280 and change. Now is the time. Now I'm exiting for the day because I won't be home to watch. I have some business to take care of, and I'm very happy that I made this decision. Again, it's totally up to you guys if you want to stay longer. But if you're actually on the market, be cautious, be careful. Price is very volatile. I would love to see that this stock goes to like $1,000 per share. It is possible, but at this time, not recommending that you guys take that risk. It's totally up to you. Make sure that you do your own research. Think about it. Make sure it's not money that you need right away. Make sure you have enough cash to keep you afloat just in case the stock price drops back down to where it was 2-3 days back. So again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Do some research into Magic Empire as well. We saw the price was up around 50% as well from yesterday. So both companies from Hong Kong is doing extremely well today. It's a great day to see that these stock bounce back. It is a long, patient 2 months of waiting, and finally we could exit our trade and came out most importantly without a loss. That's the most importantly. If you can exit your trade and you come out and you're not losing, at least it's encouraging. It's almost the weekend. It is a great week. We saw a lot of bounce back into our firms holding, in Upstart holdings, in Magic Empire, and now for sure with AMTD. This is amazing bounce back. So hopefully you guys are watching. Hopefully you guys get the opportunity to exit without a loss. Be careful. I'm signing off for the day, but until next time, guys, peace out.